And to details, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held a meeting on Wednesday with Minister of Endowments Dr. Muhammad Mukhtar Guma. During the meeting, President al-Sisi gave directives to develop training programs of religious scholars due to their important role in spreading illuminating religious speech that aims at dealing with life aspects in line with religious principles. Meanwhile, the Minister of Endowments reviewed the ministry's plan for training scholars. Guma also reviewed efforts to spread moderate thought, highlighting the vital role of mosques in this regard. He also referred to the ministry's efforts in writing and translation. In another meeting with Minister of Endowments, Dr. Muhammad Mukhtar Guma, and Presidential Advisor for Financial Affairs, Major General Muhammad Amin, President al-Sisi stressed the importance of preserving and developing the assets of endowments during the coming period. The President also gave his directives to accelerate the implementation of the rulings issued for the Endowment Authority. The meeting also tackled the ministry's efforts in the field of charity and food bonds within the framework of the state's keenness to intensify its social protection programs. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli headed on Wednesday the weekly cabinet meeting on a number of social and economic files. During the meeting, the Prime Minister also reviewed the success of the COP27 climate conference that took place in Sharm el-Sheikh after reaching unprecedented decision to establish a fund for losses and damages to face climate change, especially in the developing countries. The Prime Minister also followed up the efforts to attract more investments. The meeting also tackled measures that were taken recently to boost the stock market, among them ratifying amendments of stock exchange laws according to the recommendations of the Economic Conference. The measures also include amending some of the terms concerning the capital market law, as well as issuing the first license of funding micro-projects according to Islamic funding terms. Minister of Defense and General Commander of the Armed Forces, General Muhammad Zaki, signed with his Greek counterpart, Nicholas Panagiotopoulos, a memorandum of understanding in the field of research, in addition to air and naval rescue. This comes within the framework of boosting partnership and cooperation ties between the Egyptian and Greek governments in the military domain. The two sides also held talks that tackled boosting military cooperation as well as exchanging expertise between the armies of the two countries. The Ministry of Interior continued efforts to combat all crimes, especially supply cases in all forms, to combat commodities and overpriced strategic goods nationwide. The ministry managed 66 of food goods in Giza with the aim of selling them in the black market. It also captured about 53 tons of white wheat, which were hidden in 3 bakeries in Cairo and Giza governorates. Meanwhile, 25 tons of rice in Damietta, an unlicensed store. The ministry also seized of cement, about 91 tons of construction materials that were hidden with the aim of selling them with overprice in Minya and Qina governorates. The ministry also captured tons of food products with expired dates which were not suitable for human use.